Occupational Health and Safety, Grade 11, Part 1. Regulations are documents that are designed to support the Act, and they clarify certain aspects of the Act. An example of this is the General Machinery Regulation, which supports the Occupational Health and Safety Act with specific reference to the proper use of general machinery. Regulations cannot be used in isolation but must be used in conjunction with the Act. The General Machinery Regulation looks at the supervision of machinery. In other words, who's allowed to use the machinery and where are they allowed to use machinery. Secondly, it looks at safeguarding of machinery. In other words, what must the user do in order to ensure that the machine is safe for use? What protective covers should there be? For example, fixed guards, interlocked guards, adjustable guards, or self-adjusting guards. Operation of machinery deals with how the machinery should be connected and used. Working on moving or electrically live machinery refers to what aspects of the machine must be secured so that personnel that are unqualified do not have access to the machinery. Devices to start and stop machinery focuses on what electrical connections must be connected to the machine to ensure safe operation. And then the reporting of incidents makes specific reference to what type of incidents must be reported to a supervisor. These could include failure of the machinery that causes falling or flying debris, failure of machinery that can result in ineffective control and safety management, as well as the failure due to gas leaks. Electrical Machinery Regulation of 1988 refers to safety equipment. In other words, who is responsible for supplying safety equipment for the use of the electrical machinery. The electrical control gear, in other words, what type of switching materials or switching devices, protection devices needs to be connected into the electric circuitry. Switchboards refers to how switchboards must be connected and physically mounted, and with reference to the positioning as to the position of the machine. Portable electric tools. These are safety aspects with regards to any portable electric tool, for example a hand drill, what type of insulation, what type of wiring these devices need. Earthing focuses on what type of devices needs to be earthed and what type of additional aspects of a building needs to be earthed. These may include roof, gutters, downpipes, conductive parts of roofs, accessible parts of roofs, metallic parts, armored cables, as well as heavy gauge metal wires. Finally, conductors refers to all conductors, and it states that these conductors must be insulated. Only wires that are not required to be insulated are overhead wires for high tension transmission. With respect to safety, ergonomics refers to how a human being interacts with its environment. Focus of ergonomics is to find a balance between comfort and productivity, and this is to ensure the safety of the worker. Workplace conditions refers to any aspect of the workplace that needs to be focused on with specific concentration on overcoming discomfort, fatigue, strain, injuries and errors. An unsafe act refers to any action or omission by any person that may cause injury to himself, others, or may cause damage to property. Unsafe conditions refers to the physical conditions of the working environment and what aspects of those conditions that needs to be focused on in order to improve safety. Dangerous practice refers to any action that someone takes purposefully that could cause hazard to himself or others. Housekeeping. A place for everything and everything in its place. Housekeeping allows for the safe and secure use of equipment. Once equipment is done being used, it is supposed to be cleaned and returned to the storage area, and the area in which the work was done needs to be cleaned. This will ensure a safe work environment.